Hi everyone. This tutorial is going to be going through how I record my desktop or do a screen capture without using Camtasia. Camtasia I really like, or Camtasia, but my issue with it is the price. It seemed like it used to be free or cheap, so I used to use it, and I could, within the 30-day window, create a screen capture and save it and share it, and that was good for what I needed. But as I'm recording a lot of screen captures nowadays, I'm looking for something that's going to be cheaper or free. So what I use is I use a lot of things that are cheap or free. So with my 2012 MacBook Pro, I got iMovie, which is this app. I got QuickTime bundled as well, and I use those. I use those for the creation and recording of video and audio, and I use iMovie to lay out my video, and then I use Audacity, which is a free open source audio processing software, which is awesome. I've used it a lot, or quite a few times for various projects, but it makes sound so much clearer. And I also use my Snowball Ice USB microphone, which makes the audio sound pretty decent. I think it's around $60 on Amazon. So let's get to it. Let's start recording stuff. So within QuickTime offers you the ability to, you can't see it right now because I'm recording, but you can record audio and your screen. Now they're two separate channels, so they're not going to be in sync. So when I start my video, I go File, Start Audio Recording, and then I go File, Start Screen Capture. And then the first thing I do before I start my video is just open up a notepad and I type in, as I'm typing, I speak, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you're putting your video in here and your audio in down here, you just move your audio left and right a wee bit, just so that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you're saying it, lines up with how it shows. And that's it. You've got a video and audio screen capture. Super simple. Let me show you quickly what I do after I've recorded my audio. So once I've caught my audio, when I finish recording through QuickTime, I would go and find it in Audacity. I've got some pre-recorded ones here. So I'll open my recorded audio. It comes in an M4A format. So you can see just quickly, visually, that this being high, this being low, this is fairly quiet-ish. Our sound isn't up here, like stacking against the roof. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the sound. So the first thing that I do is just to find a quiet area, basically where you don't see any pips or blobs. So here is an area of silence. We can check it by listening to the headphones that it is actually silence. But when you do listen to it, you'll hear a background hiss, because all microphones pick up a background hiss. Effect, noise removal. We take a sample by clicking this. So that would sample this sample of the entire audio. We click off it, so it's got an idea as to what ambient sound sounds like. We click off it, and we say noise removal, and we apply that sample's noise removal to the whole thing. So the first step is capture a sample, let it analyze it, and then apply the removal to everything. And you see a lot of that fuzziness clear up. And when you do listen to it again, it sounds way cleaner. When I'm not speaking, it just sounds like silence. The next thing we would do is, I'm just zooming out. I'm just holding down Command button and scrolling backwards on my mouse wheel. The next thing we'll do would be normalize, which would normalize the sound. And you can see that it's just, I don't know the technicalities of what's going on in normalize, but just looking at what the picture changed from going small to large, visually this seems like it's doing HDR for audio, i.e. it's increasing the peaks and the troughs and increasing the, in quotes, I guess, the dynamic range or the range between all these signals. And just quickly eyeballing it, the tops of all of my sound, this is when you say very loud words like giant peas, I guess, where you hear it pop and it bounces over the red line on your equalizer. Everything seems to be, I shouldn't hear too many pops or loud noises there. So that increases the sound, I guess, or the quality, I guess. And if we do a compressor on top of that, those 3 steps, noise removal, equalizer, compressor, makes your voice sound very smooth and clean. There we go. And it would save this. And once it was saved, we would bring the saved file, say, into our audio track. We would bring in our video track. You might want to delete these transitions. Well, I do anyway. And then you'd go, as I said earlier, you'd go back and you'd watch out for your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in your audio and your video, line them up. So all the software I used to create this video, iMovie, QuickTime, Audacity, were free for me, but I believe that iMovie is now around $14.99, which is still really cheap for a very good bit of software. So depending on your Mac, depending on your age when you got it, you may or may not have iMovie for free. But even if you pay $14, $15 for iMovie, it's really worthwhile buying if you create a lot of content. Because it's a lot of bang for the buck and produces good quality stuff very quickly and simply. So I hope you found this useful. Please like or subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and thanks.